All right, guys, this is MobileGamerNerd, and we're back with another Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play mystery shard only run video, only heroes everyone can use. Today is a fun day. We had some things that happened today. Uh, Nothing that's really going to benefit my account, but it was cool that it happened. All right, so let's go in and look. So we have 96 mystery shards. We have 684 ancient shards, 132 voids, still 8 primals. Ain't going nowhere. We are at that 50 mark for sacred shards, so we're moving up in the world. Now, we do have this summon pool thing here. Now, unfortunately, if you read at the bottom, unused prism crystals will be used automatically after the event ends, which means I have to summon these because I get them anyway. So I did have 30 of these because from the last event, apparently you needed 40 to summon on the last one. This one you only needed 25, so it will automatically summon it. So we just summoned it and got it out of the way. Now, who did we get? What did we get out of all this, right? I guess you're wondering. Well, we got something pretty freaking cool, even though we're never going to use her. Yeah, we got one of the hunters. I know, right? Who would have thought? One pull, and we got the archer chick. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I'm not going to use her. She's going in the vault, but I have her now, so that's nifty. So if this is like limited and it's hard to get, well, we've got one. It's crazy what happens, right? We didn't actually get to look at her. She's not someone that I've seen, so we're going to look at her now. Let's just see what she does, because honestly, I didn't even know she really existed. So she attacks one enemy, places a 50% increase attack buff on this champion for 2 turns. Damage is based on defense, so that's good, which means you can just build her up really defensive and she'll do a ton of attack. Increases accuracy is, I mean, it's not terrible. It's not a bad thing to have on your A1. I can't imagine that being bad. So, but it's not like something crazy that I'm like, oh my god, that's awesome. We got to have it. Like it's just nifty. All right, and yeah, I used the word nifty. Attacks all enemies on our A2. Has a 75% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn. That is awesome because it's built into the kit. So yeah, if the target is a boss, has a 75% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. Also decreases the turn meters of enemies under a stun debuff placed by this skill by 20%. That's ridiculous. And then fills the turn meters of allies by 10% if a 30% decreased speed debuff is placed by this skill instead. So, yeah, basically, it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous skill. It's 100% ridiculous. I feel like this is going to be... Oh wait, no, it's only for bosses actually. So that only works on bosses. I was gonna say if that worked in the arena, that would be awesome because the target has to be a boss to place the speed. So we only get the stun. So the turn meter, it's still good. I mean, it's still good for the arena. I mean, you stun everybody and then reduce their turn meter by 20%. So that alone is awesome. And then against bosses, you get turn meter boost. So that's cool. I like that. That's definitely an arena skill. I'll tell you that much. Woo! Decrease turn meter and stun. I love it. Attacks all enemies, places a hex debuff. So she's got another AoE for 2 turns and a provoke debuff for 1 turn. If the target is a boss, places a hex debuff for 3 turns and a provoke debuff for 2 turns instead. So yeah, you get 2 turns of provoke. So that's cool. I mean, so far she's not crazy. She's good. So don't get me wrong. She's very good, but she's not crazy yet. Heals all allies by 10% of their max HP when attacking enemies under a hex debuff. If there are multiple champions on the team with the skill, only one will activate. Increases this champion's defense by 5% each time this champion receives a hit from an enemy under a hex debuff. Now, all right, so here's what I'm going to say. Obviously, these are all dungeon heroes. I mean, that's the whole point of these heroes. I think they're just there to help everyone beat dungeons, and that's kind of why they're just, I guess, sort of handing them out to people, even though you still have to work for them. But from what I can see with this one, is that she's basically a Syl, just no revive. And the hex has to be up. So if you were pairing her with, like, I don't know, anyone that does hex. So basically, you got Cleo, you've got Mithrala, like there's other heroes that you can pair her with, where basically she's always going to be healing everyone every turn, just like Syl. And since she's defense-based, she's awesome. She's also got the stuns, so that's cool. I mean, yeah, she's an awesome hero. I don't see anything wrong with her. Is she the best one out of all of them that I've seen? I mean, Syl is an amazing champ, so... But we already have Syl, so do we need someone like her? I don't know. I guess you'll find out if you get her and use her. But there you go. She goes in our vault next to all the other reserve vault heroes that we don't use. So we got 2 of the hunters now. So we got 1, 2. We've got the one that they give away for free, and we've got the arrow lady one. So we did get 2 hunters out of the 4 of them there are. That's just 4. So we've got 2. So that's cool. I'm happy with it. I don't care. He's gonna go in the vault, but whatever. All right. So let's look. We have we did get Grappler to 60. So that is something we are going to do. I know that I was asked if I could do Grappler as a 6-star, and honestly, I do need to build him anyway because he is pretty cool, and we are going to get him there. But he's kind of a book reader. We still have what? We've maxed this skill out. We still have 4. We have 8 more books left on him to get him maxed, and we are still working on Rocktooth. I think we have a few left, right? Yeah, we have 4, 5, 6, 7 more books on Rocktooth that we're farming right now because that's the area I'm in. We're slowly working our way down. I only have a few heroes left to max out, so we're getting there. So we're gonna get him finished up, and then Rocktooth will be the man. I think I changed him. Yeah, I did. I changed him out and got him some gear, so he actually is kind of beefed out right now. Nothing crazy, but he's pretty cool. Grappler we've got in mostly 16 gear. We've got him in the poison set. I actually switched it out from the set that I had given to Grave Chill. So Grappler will have the poison set for now. Will I change it to shield or bolster? Probably eventually. I will try to find a bolster set that works with him that has the stats I need. He does need accuracy. I don't have an accuracy banner, so we put him in resist so that he can resist things for now. He does have over 200 accuracy, so he's reasonable. I would love to get him that banner so that he's got like a 300 accuracy at least. We want him to land these poisons all the time. So he will be next up eventually. We just did the champion spotlight for Turlac and for Bloodfeather. I will be doing Madman as well this week, so we'll be getting Madman into the mix as well. He's all maxed out, 61,000 power. Pretty cool hero, honestly. I'm very happy with him. His skills are maxed. He's rocking it. He's going to really help me in the dwarf faction crypt and probably in some dungeons too, which is really good. And I think we do have to do, even though I already did kind of a touch base on her and used her, we do have to get Thurgis done. So I think those are the 2 that are going to be done this week. And then Mithrala, we will throw in. I kind of want to make this a random hero week of rares and heroes that no one really uses that much. Obviously, Mithrala is good. You all know she's good. There's no reason for me to really do a champion spotlight during this week. We're definitely going to do it. It's not really necessary. I mean, she's good literally anywhere you can use her. So, I mean, she's good in Iron Twin. She's good in Clan Boss dungeons. Like, she's good at my mom's house. She's good everywhere. Literally every place you could think of, Mithrala is good. So, I'd rather just show all these guys off. So, we're going to get Thurgis in there. We're going to get Madman, and you guys will already have seen Bloodfeather and Turlac this week. Turlac was a little weird because we had an arena problem in the beginning, and he got all jacked out. But whatever. It is what it is. And, yeah, so that's it. So we're working on... Right now, we're just going to work on Grappler. Everyone else is done, I think. I think we're done with everyone. Like, there's only one hero who I don't even know who I'm working on anymore. That's how crazy it's getting. So, really, we're just, I guess, him. That's it. We got to get his masteries done. He'll be number 67, I believe, on the level 60s. So we're gonna boost him. I'm already almost there. Like I started farming him one day. I just threw him in before I got him to 6-star. So I'm like, let me just start getting his masteries done. So he shouldn't take too long to get finished. And then we will have a nice grappler level 60 to kind of play with. So that's fun. A new toy is always fun. And then really we're just gonna be working on what's his face? Him. Raisin to get his skills done because we still owe him a few skill books. Nothing too crazy. What is this? 1, 2, and 4. So yeah, like 6 books, and then we'll get Raisin on the list, and then everyone's done. Like that's the messed up part. Like we really got everyone done like pretty quickly. I mean, I was behind for a little bit, and I had a bunch of heroes that I leveled up during holiday. So yeah, we're all caught up on everyone. Oh, and we did get a 4-star awakening on Scion, which is pretty damn cool. We got that finally. So I was like, I pulled it. I was like, I guess they want me to use Scion. That's the deal. So yeah, we got him, and that's most of the stuff I think that has happened. We're still looking for blessings for Mithrala. We're going to go for what is that? The one where she drops Smite. So we're going to do Smite for Mithrala, and then Yakarl will probably do Reaper. Maybe I don't know, just because it's a really good skill and it's really good for arena, and that's mainly where I use him. Even though I use him a lot more in dungeons. But he's also used every single day in arena, so that's where I use him. So that's where we're at there. As far as that, we have a few weeks left. Nope, wrong one. Login. We want logins. Daily reward. So we have what? We have 2.5 weeks until we get Gerda. So she's going to be our next legendary. Hopefully, we can at least get a couple books in to Raisin before we get her. But either way, she's going to be cool. We're going to build her out, and then we're ready to go. And then we are working on... That was why I went in here. We are working on my other girl, see, Gerda. 15 left. That's it. We're going to get another... we're getting more legendaries. And then we are working on, hopefully, Tomb Angel. Now, I'm not even thinking about Tomb Angel right now. Not even thinking about it. Gwyneth. we're not close. We've got another 2 months after this month, so figure she's going to be a little while. So those are the ones that we're like kind of waiting on. So Gerda's next, and then I don't even know who would be next after that. So really, what is the good news about that is that we don't have a lot to catch up with. Right, we don't have a lot of heroes that are like backed up. That I'm like, oh, I got to deal with this guy. So we are going to be doing we are going to be pushing forward on a lot of rares now. That's the good news. Is because, and I've been thinking about it too. I was like, you know what? I don't know why I'm not focusing on rares because I love them and everyone likes the rares. I like seeing rares. Everyone knows these legendaries are good. I mean, that's like I said, that's kind of why I don't care about Mithrala this week. I'm like, let's just throw out a bunch of heroes that no one uses, and we'll get them into the mix. So we do want to get as many rares as possible. So what does that mean? It means that I'm going to be going into my vault and digging deep. So look at this vault. If there's someone you want to see, we're just going to go over the few that, like, I mean, I do have to do the campaign ones first, just because I have them maxed. So we are going to work on them. So you are going to probably see these three. So Relic Keeper, Lich, and whatever this bonehead's name is. I always forget it. Rockface, Rockface, Scissor, Shoot. So all these epics are going to be level 60 because they're all maxed on skills. I would love to do Steel Boyer, but she's just such a heavy reader, and I don't need her right now. So I would literally have to invest way too much time in her to get her up there. The good news is, though, is also that if I don't have a lot of epics that are coming up that I need to work on, I can kind of cheat and use some epics to level up some books on these guys. So if I start getting into like that 30, 40 range of books, you're going to start seeing me feeding epic books to rare champions. So I'm going against everything I say you should do, but I've been playing for a long time. So if I'm not leveling anybody and I'm waiting 3 months to get an epic hero, then yeah, waste them. Who cares? But yeah, we've got that. I think out of all of these guys, we really need HP champions. So that's the first thing we're going to be looking for because I have very few. We need some Force affinity heroes because I don't have a lot of them. So we need to start working on some of these Force heroes. So possibly, luckily, all three of these epics are Force. So there's that. I do need orcs, so he might be one of the first that we do to 60 because I do need more orcs for the faction wars. Which, if you watch the Bloodfeather thing, you saw that we were doing pretty well in there. We got another 3-star, so that was cool. And actually, we might go back in too because I actually have to see if I can do the next level. Other than that, I mean, we need a demon spawn that can help us get through. So Marquis may be on the list of heroes that are going to be coming up. And we also need more Sylvan Watchers. So I may do Pathfinder. What is it? Cat? Is it Cat, right? We might do her, possibly. She might be someone that we build up. And other than that, it's all the campaign heroes. So we've got her. We've got a few. Also, this guy, Lockwayne, Locking, whatever his name is, that Knights Revenant, he might be useful because we do need to beat Knights Revenant as well. We're having trouble there. And we might even consider Channeler because he's kind of an interesting cat. And yeah, the bunny guy, Lambert. Sorry, Lambert. He's not a bunny. He's a lamb. Lambert's one that somebody said they wanted to see, and we still have Goral is on the block. So don't think I forgot about you guys that you asked me to do these heroes. It's just that they haven't been necessary for what I've been trying to do. But now we're going to get into that point where I can start doing whatever the hell I want, even though I kind of do that anyway. As far as the Great Hall, we did get a few more 5s in here. I don't remember what it was last time, but yeah, we're working our way down crit damage right now to 5, and then we'll be doing defense, and then we'll get this done real quick, and then we'll start leveling all of my accuracy ones down here to 10, and then I think we're either going to push into resist or crit damage. I don't know which one. I feel like damage is where I'm kind of lacking right now. Resistance is super helpful, but I don't think it's as necessary for me as crit damage because we really need damage on these heroes, and a nice little, 15% boost in damage would be extremely helpful in getting through Doom Tower hard. So that's probably where we're going to focus, but the accuracy is more important first. So we're going to get these done and then move into crit damage, and that's where we're going there. As far as where are we going? I don't know if there's much that really we just been leveling. Oh, that's right. There's the events going on. I forgot about that. So right now you've got the Lunar Festival. It's the same nonsense. So I mean, if you're into doing nonsense, then you love it. You're gonna get points and stuff. I want this book, so I'll probably get there. I'd like to get this book. I'd like to at least get here, but I'm not pushing it because I'm not going to try. Let's put it that way. I'm not. There is a Monsters Path where I believe you can actually get the hero, right? Yeah, you actually get the hero, Blade Master. So this guy, he's another one of the hunters. So if you want him, it means you're going to have to Get a lot of points. I mean, you need what? What's the cheapest path here, basically? This is 7,000. This is 5, 4 and 4, 35, 35, 1, 1, 1, 1. But I feel like you need keys, right? How many keys? Is there a lock here? Yeah, you need. Oh, so you need 2 keys to get through here, which basically means you have to go through the center to get these 2 keys. Oh, well, that's weird. Why would they do that? It's so weird. Like, here, you have to come here. Just make it 1 key. Like, what was the point of this? Why are you putting this as 2 keys? Like, you have to have 2 keys to get through here. Like, no, you need 1 key, which is basically this. So essentially, you have to go down the center and choose your path to get this key, and then you can start pushing your way down this side, which looks like it's cheaper because this is a lot more, actually. This is 7,000 and 20,000 points here. So you're going to have to do an extra 12,000 points if you go this direction to get here, if you want this hero. And this is 50,000. So you need 120,000 points just to get all of this, which is sad because honestly, it's upgrading champions. So if somebody spends money and they just use barrels, like they can literally just get a brand new 5-star legendary hero maxed. I mean, yeah. So there's that. But yeah, like once again, I'm gonna be leveling heroes to get my next 6-star. So we are going to be upgrading champions while I have the experience buff going. So who knows? Maybe I'll get something in here. I don't know. I doubt I'm going to get down to here, but you never know. I've had days. I mean, we only have 3 days on this. I am off today and tomorrow, so if there's a chance I might get something good. You never know. I doubt I'm getting to that hero. I've never even gotten close to a hero, so yeah, that's where that is. All right, so let's go into battles. I don't think we've done anything crazy. I think the dungeons, I believe. Oh, we still have our keys. This is the one we already beat. So I don't think we're going to be pushing forward in here. I actually have to do my keys. I forgot about it because I've just been leveling. And then I think we haven't really done much on anything else, honestly. I don't think we've moved forward in most of these. Most of our progression at this point has been leveling and going into faction wars. We've been playing around here. Oh, that's right. Say we got this before from doing the other video with Bloodfeather. So we're at 781. We're going to see if we can get, since this is our goal. Oh, I don't have any crypt keys. Damn it. I thought I'd be able to get in it. Oh, well. So we can't do this week, but we did beat 17, and we got 3-star there. And I don't think we can do much. Actually, we did just get, what's his face? So maybe we can beat this guy. I doubt it. This is a tough fight. All right, so this guy does ally HP in all battles. So that's, I think, the best thing we've got right now. Let me see. Sort, filter, include vault only. So if we pull him out, I mean, what else do we have? We have defense, force ally defense in all battles. So yeah, that doesn't really help. This guy was HP. This is resistance in all battles, which could be useful, to be honest. That might be what we do. Is that Goral? I think that's Goral, right? All right, let's try it. Resistance against a boss is always good because not getting feared even once would be very useful. All right, let's just do this. I don't know how strong these enemies are and how much I need to do. This attacks all enemies. So you're going to get kind of a quick overview of Mr. What's-His-Face. I don't want to waste these because I forgot I have to do a champion spotlight on him. And while it's open, it would be nice to do some faction wars with him. But here you go. You're getting an early view of Mr. Madman, who does awesome. The problem is getting the 3-star. Everything else doesn't really matter. This guy's a jerk. So getting him out of my face would be nice. What does this do? Yeah, let's see if we can kill him. Oh, 25k. You sad. All right, so we're just going for the throat. I want to kill this guy. Let's just kill him. Kill him. Die. Oh, wow, that didn't do anything. Oh, here we go. Attack down. I like that. Perfect. What does he do? Attacks one enemy, damage increases by 5% for each debuff on the target, so that's good. And attacks one enemy, places an increased crit rate buff on all allies. That's actually also really cool. So let's just see. She's green. Let's see if we can kill her. Oh no, he's only level 50. I don't really think he's not crazy. Maybe we can kill a couple here. All right, so we got debuff removal, and this guy's going to do some turn meter stuff. Let's provoke him so he doesn't do anything stupid. Okay, he didn't provoke. That was not good. Luckily, we can heal. I don't want anybody dying. Let's kill Soulbon. And then we'll just A1 our way to victory because we're at the boss. And we want the ads to die as fast as possible. So a lot of beating these faction wars is making sure that you can kill those ads quickly, unless it's the one where they just revive. Because I don't know which one this is. Let's look. So they do fear. revives all dead allies. So that's important to know, because if you see that, it means that you have to kill the boss. And the other thing it means is that you might want to get a stunner or someone who can do something to stop these guys from attacking, because they're not going anywhere. He's going to keep reviving them. So there's that. We can provoke, but we're going to go right for the boss. We're going to just go for speed kill and hope for the best. See, right there, this is where we find out whether or not we're strong enough, and that's where we found out we're not strong enough. So he needs to be more defensive, and we need a shield hero. So what we're going to do is probably bring the HP hero guy. He's a tank, and we might put him into a... We can just auto it now. It don't even matter. So we're going to put him into a shield set so that we can kind of stop that from happening, and maybe we can kill the boss before he's able to do something crazy. We're going to pull him out, actually, and look at him. These two are pretty sexy heroes right now, so they might just be the ones that do it. I'm surprised that my guy died, though. What's his name? Avir. Let's see if they can even beat this. See, they're going to keep attacking the ad, so I can't even auto it. So yeah, we're not going to do that. We're just going to go for the... Is the boss asleep? How did that work? I don't even see that happen. But we're going to wake him up now. Bad time for it. But we have resist, so the funny part is we're actually kind of doing pretty good with that. We're going to kill... Now, we're going to get someone back when he dies. So there's that. There we go. Oh, of course, we got him back. Great. Let's see if... I actually forgot that I put a ton of resistance on this guy, on Madman. So I guess that worked out well. All right, we want to do some attacking. I want to see what he does. Oh, he increases crit rate. Even better. All right, let's heal. Can my boy kill him by himself is the question. I mean, I'm sure he can. This doesn't seem to be too ridiculous. All right, so who's asleep? The boss is asleep. So that's kind of cool. Too bad he wakes him up. I was like, let's just try not to wake him up for one round so we can kill some guys. But that's fine. The AoE will be more than enough to do it. I don't think we've beaten this boss yet, right? All right. Luckily, oh, we died. Yeah, we're definitely going to need some defense on this one. So we're not going to use... I mean, Boltsmith is whatever, and Gloral is kind of whatever also. So let's go look real quick and see what this guy does. Champion Vault. Where is he? He's an HP dwarf, this guy. I feel like this is the guy we need. I always make up stuff. I'm like, yeah, he's the one I need. I'm like, I don't know, honestly. I think he is, though. Skills. We did build him. So what does Lore Keeper do? So he has block active skills debuff for one turn. So that's actually not terrible. Attacks one enemy, has a chance of placing a stun debuff. And places continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns, and places block debuffs buff on the target ally for 1 turn if they have less than 100. That's awesome, actually. That's literally what we need, is healing and blocking debuffs. I will take it. So yeah, I guess this guy's going to be my man. I think I saw that he was good, and I put him in some speed gear. Speed plus 20 and ignores defense. I don't think he even needs that. What is his attack based on? Is it based on attack? Yeah, it is. But to be honest, I don't even care. Like, I think we might just go full HP defense. What does it heal by? I missed that. It heals. It's just a continuous heal buff. So it's basically just doesn't matter on his HP. So really what we can do is really build him out. I think we might do like a bolster set with him. That might be the option for him. And then we can get him to 6-star. And I don't even need to, honestly... I mean, I should book him, but... What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? You guys... There we go. All right, let's look at our bolsters. I don't even know what I have here. I think it was rough. So we've got a flat defense chest. So that's not great, but it's fine. This has defense, speed, and crit rate, so I'll take it. This has crit rate, crit damage. I'll take it. What is this? This is crit rate, HP. That's good. Speed is on it. So we've got that. This has defense, crit, speed. This could be what we want. I mean, we want him to be fast. His speed is trash right now. This doesn't have speed, so we're not going to worry about it. Yeah, we're going to destroy that. It's a tough call. Yeah, I don't care. You guys just watched me destroy a really good piece of gear. All right, here we go. We're keeping this one because that has speed on it. I only want speed. Like, I just need speed for my account. This has accuracy and speed, so that's awesome. We're keeping that one. This, we're going to do crit rate. We're going to remove that for now. I don't know if I really want it. And this is defense. Remove that. We don't need that right now. All right, so we're going to do a shield set with him. I don't know if this is going to get us through. We'll try it out when I do the Madman one tomorrow. Well, it'll be today, but I'll put it through and we'll see if we can get through with this. So we're going to try a shield. Actually, I don't know why I'm not filtering this. Filter, fitting room. All right. So let's say we do this. Try on, and try on. All right, so now we're here. So we have very little speed because we don't have a boot on. So that's bad. So we want speed on him. So this gives us 9 speed plus HP. What do we lose from it? We lose defense and we lose resistance and accuracy, which I'm not super disappointed in that. I'd rather have the speed. So we're going to take the speed. This one gives us more resistance, less HP. So that just depends on my mood. It gives us reasonable defense. Probably more defense if I actually use the glyphs. So there's that. I don't know. And then this one is speed, HP, and crit damage. Definitely don't need that. Unless it goes into speed. Because right now we don't have speed. So let me just see. Let's upgrade this. We don't have a lot of silver, so we can't go too crazy. Did I get speed? All right, we got 12 speed on that bad boy. So yeah, now his speed is better with this one. What does this give me, though? This gives me crit damage and speed, really. So it takes away HP and defense, which is kind of the stat I want. But for right now, we're going to focus speed because we need him to be fast so he heals. That's really the whole point. So we've got the bolster set on. We'll stick with that for right now. Yeah, I don't think I need to change any of this, right? This was pointless. I don't know. It's kind of... I like that better. Oh, man. The speed is so bad, though. So we got to make... Yeah, we got to keep him. All right, so let's see what else we got. We got Righteous, maybe Defiant. Do I have a speed boot? No, we don't. Let's filter it and see what we got in speed. Booties. We've got speed booties. All right, open up Sesame. All right, so we've got... What do we have here? We've got defense we can kind of work with crit rate. So let's try that on. This is resistance. I don't know if I have anything else. It has resistant crit damage. There's no speed. That's right, I can't have speed, so it doesn't really matter. We've got lifesteal doesn't help me. Daze doesn't help me. None of this helps me. Cruel, but we don't want that. Immortal, that's something we could think about. But that's not bad, actually. Resistance, defense, crit damage. That's all a lot of good stuff. That's actually not terrible. I'm interested. And then this has crit rate accuracy. I mean, the stun's great and all, but we just want him to stay alive and heal. This is defense, crit, and attack. I mean, I'm not against it, but I'm not for it. This one, all right. So this gives him a shield. Gives himself a shield, which is nice. I think we might stick with. We got supersonic, which what do we get out of 2? We get resistance and HP, which isn't bad. So that's an option too. So let's go back up here. Defense. Let's try immortal. Let's do immortal. So let's close this. What am I doing? What am I doing? We're gonna do this. Try this on. All right. So we've got that. Now we're gonna go into fitting room. Fitting room. How does it reset? That was the problem, right? Oh, I messed it up. I screwed up. Either way, it doesn't matter. We're going back into immortal. So we're gonna do immortal and look at that and see if I have. Where is it? It's too many sets, guys. Too many sets, guys. Let's just cut it down a bit. All right, so we do have a glove. It's crit damage, which isn't that bad, to be honest. I'm not 100% not for that. Yeah, let's just see how it looks. So fitting room. Try this on. Try this on. And then we'll take the bolster set back. Bolster. At least now I have everything on him, so we can kind of see how it looks. So we'll try this on. Which one did we pick? The speed, right? This one. This one. Try on. I think we went with this one because we got, 12 speed. And we got, what? That's it. That's everything. So now let's look at his stats. So right now we've got 157 speed, which will go up once we level him, obviously, and we glyph him. So we can get him up a little bit further. His accuracy is not great. His resistance is getting up there, which would be nice. So we're probably going to end up doing a resistance banner if I had to guess, just because I don't really care. So we're going to go with this. Equip. Skills. Yeah, because he only has what? He has block active skills, stun, continuous heal, and block debuffs. This is really where his bread and butter is. I'm not opposed to getting him some more accuracy, but I don't really care about it. All right, so that's that. Let's look at his rings and stuff. I think we just want to get defense on him for this. I don't know if I have it. Here we go. Defense. This has defense plus 10% also on it. With the attack's kind of a waste. I wish we didn't have that. This is good. Defense gives us those shield, the wearer shield. So, and this has defense and that. So yeah, we're gonna do that one. Equip, continue, upgrade, and this is a good ring actually. Let's see, 8. Let's just get it to 8 because I don't want to blow through all my silver. Nice, perfect. 2 defense rolls. I'll take it. Even better. I love when that happens. All right, this has HP, crit damage. What do we got here? We got attack. We've got crit damage here. We don't need crit damage on him. I'm looking for maybe more defensive stuff because that has resistance and accuracy. So I'm not actually mad at that amulet. So I think we might actually stick with this amulet for now, just to keep the HP and the resistance and accuracy. I feel like that's worth it. So we'll keep that. We'll keep him with this gear, and we'll probably push him forward a little bit. He doesn't look like he reads a lot, does he? Oh, he does. 7, 4, and 1. But we're going to need him to get through the dwarf stuff. So I need him. I'm going to need him, and that skill is just, this skill is just way too good to not have it. I mean, just being able to block debuffs and get a heal in is magical in that area. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get we're going to get Dolar Lorekeeper built up, and that's going to be fun to get us through there. And hopefully that's enough. As far as dungeons, like I said, we're not doing much there. The city, we have gone through, and we're getting there. We're actually moving up. I think on hard mode, I gave up very quickly because I just got bored of it. So we're here. What are we at? How many we got? 30 stages. I think, yeah, even he's good, and he even gave up at 31. So I could probably beat another one of these fights, but I just don't feel like doing it. So yeah, there's that. Normal, we're pushing forward. I think we're over 50 now. Yeah, 59 we're at. So we're getting up there. Oh, so 58. Sorry, we're 58. I'm not stuck here at all. I'm just running out of keys. I actually forgot that I had keys one day. I used them in a video, and then I forgot to use them, which is why I only have 59 rooms. Why it's an off number, 58. Sorry, because you get 8 a day, right? So I should be at either 64 or what, 56. So I screwed up and used 2 keys to get the quest done, and then I forgot about the keys. Not like it matters. We're going to run out of rooms we can beat before we have to worry about it. There is a key here, which is going to jack me up, and we have better heroes that we can play with. So we are going to mess with this, but I haven't found a way through it yet without changing gear. So I'm going to have to put somebody that I don't want to into destroy HP gear. It's definitely not going to be her. It's definitely not going to be Bogwalker. Bogwalker is very good the way he is, and it is damn sure not going to be Apothecary. So really, we're left with him. No, we're not left with him. It could be anyone else in here. I just don't know who. Like, I mean, Risk Arm, I love the way I love the way most of my heroes are built. So to be honest, having to change gear for some, sorry to say it, some shitty content that I don't care about, it just doesn't really fly with me. So it's going to have to be someone new, probably. Like, I'm going to have to build somebody in here, like someone like Metal Shaper or something like that, into destroy HP gear to work this Scarab thing. Like, those are the guys I'm probably going to work on, like him, possibly Guardian, like things like that. I mean, I'm not going to mess up my heroes for this crap. Like, I don't care that much. I don't really give a shit if I ever fight this guy. So, like, I don't care about him at all either. So I'm using this as rewards. That's all I'm using it for. I'm not like stressing about it. We're working on Doom Tower and Faction Wars. That's all I care about. The city is just free stuff, energy, and some other cool stuff that you can get, like brews and stuff. So just get through as many fights as you can. Don't stress about this. So we are going to be pushing forward into this side, though. I want to see. I think the key here is here with Fire Knight and Griffin, which it never sounds bad in theory, but yeah, that Fire Knight sucks. But we can kill the Griffin in the first few rounds and not really hardcore worry about Fire Knight unless he's another jerk fight. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. I don't know if we're getting to him tomorrow, are we? Yeah, we're at the Dragon. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll get him tomorrow. So we'll be seeing if we can beat this guy tomorrow, and then this fight. Yeah, that looks like a nightmare. I don't know. It could be easy. Who knows? As long as we can kill one of the Ice Golem first, right? It wouldn't be. I always think this is Fire Knight because they look the same, but it's Ice Golem. But yeah, that's where we're at here. We're getting some stuff. We got 40 here. And as far as hard mode, we did get 5 more of the pieces in here. So we are now only 480 candles. I guess these things are called wax candles. Before getting our first mythical, Carnage. So we've got what? Another 48 months or something like that. 100 and no, sorry, it's 100 and no, it's 96 months. Whatever. We got time, is what I'm saying. We got nothing but time. You know, it'd be funny if I still play this game, because honestly, I like the game. Like, I'll probably still play it. I doubt it'll be around by then, but like, imagine I just keep playing this every day, and even after I stop making like a lot of videos for the game, and I just do a progression video here and there, or show a new hero that came out, like a new rare, and I'll just level them to 60. Like, once we get to that point, imagine like 20 years from now, I'm just like, we finally got our mythical hero. Yeah, I don't want to do that. To be honest. Actually, I would do it. I would be fine with that. If I was at a point where I could just run through the game and not worry about things, yeah, I would do it. Doom Tower just restarted, so there's not much I can show there. I would say we could hop in to hard mode and do that, but unfortunately, there's not much there. I think the next thing on our list really is to. Oh no, get out of here. The next thing on our list is really just to see how far we can get into if we can beat up Dragon, because we got Mithrala kind of fixed up a little bit, so we can kind of let's just do one fight in here. We'll give it a shot. I don't know why I forgot I had him in there. I forgot what team I used. Where is he? Dragon 20, right? No, Dragon hard mode. We want Dragon hard mode. Here we go. Dragon hard. So we'll close this. We're gonna take out. What do we do? We took a Veer out, right? And we brought in Mithrala. So right now we've got. I think this is the team we were using, right? I feel like this is what we were doing. Was there something that I wanted to change? Was the question. No, we're going to start it. Let's see if they can do it. I mean, these fights only take 6 minutes, so if I die, it is what it is. I'm not super upset with it. I want to beat all of hard mode here. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to push into Spider. Even though I believe Spider's going to be much harder, I think with the heroes we have now, it's conceivable we could blast the spiders and get through it. So I don't know yet. We'll find out. So we're going to start pushing in Spider, I think, for hard mode to see how far we can get. We will eventually start pushing into Sand Devil and all those once we have nothing else better to do. And I wish there was a different affinity today for Iron Twins, because I would definitely push that to 12 if I could today with Mithrala and see if we can beat it. I think there was one affinity I was having trouble with. I couldn't beat it. I don't know why I was having issues with it, and I didn't feel like messing around with the heroes, so whatever. But yeah, we're going to try to get to 12 and get those extra summons, which would be very nice. And really, our big thing here is Faction Wars. I mean, I need to start building my heroes for Faction Wars. And I mean, specifically, like what we just did with Dolar. Like, he's going to be the reason we get through stage 14, probably. Because Dwarves is my least useful faction right now. Like, I mean, that's not true. All the heroes that I have 60 are very useful. The problem is they're just not useful together in the fight that we're doing. So it's just like, it's kind of hurting me. So yeah, getting that bolster on Dolar might be the answer, since we don't have any other dwarves. So we're not at the point where we need to get super creative in the faction crypts. That's the good news. Like, we're not like, it's not like I have to build an entire team of stone skin, orcs to beat the faction crypts right now. We just got to keep building them and build them better, and eventually, hopefully, we can beat them. Does it mean that we're not going to get stuck on one? Who knows? I mean, I'm stuck on demon spawn for a while, and that's just because I haven't been leveling any demon spawns. It's not because I can't figure it out. It's because I haven't leveled heroes, and that's unfortunately what it takes. And if I sat and farmed all month, I could get 3 or 4 heroes to 60. So I think once we are now that we're at the point where I don't have to worry too much about leveling heroes, I can actually do that. And what I will probably do, honestly, is you may start seeing multiple heroes from the same faction come out at the same time, because what I'm probably going to do is something like this, where like, okay, the next hero, like right now I did Grappler. So Skinwalkers is really what I'm focusing on, because I'm really close. Like, I have a really good team. I have a bunch of good heroes that can get through it. It's just keeping them alive. So what we're probably going to do is get 3 or 4 Skinwalkers leveled and built over the next month. Like, that'll probably be all the heroes that I'm going to be doing. And that'll give me at least a pool of heroes to change gear and mess around with to hopefully beat the fight. Because I'm on the last fight. We're on 21. We're there. So I just have to find that mix mash. I know that Tolog is great. He stays alive. I know that Graybeard stays alive. That's all I'm looking for. Cleo is the problem. She doesn't stay alive long enough. Fleshmonger, same problem. So we need somebody who can really keep everyone alive. That's what I need. So that's why Grappler's kind of a good idea. He's got shields, so he can kind of help keep them alive while Tolog heals them. You know what I mean? Well, I'm trying to use those two in conjunction with each other. So what I may end up doing is switching. I may end up switching Grappler's gear, to be honest. So we'll see. I may just put him in either like a shield set or a bolster. I may steal it from somebody, to be honest. I'm actually considering changing over Spirit Host. So I might just steal her bolster set. I'm not. I feel bad about it because I use it so much, but I don't know. I feel like her being really fast and attack heavy with a lot of defense might be way more worth using that bolster set. So I've seen her do some really good things, and I want to try and use her in more Bommel stuff. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm spitballing. I don't really. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just thinking out loud as to what I'm thinking I might do. It's fun. I like having to figure it out. So that's the good news, and I'm not in any rush, which makes it even better. All right. So this is where this team is shiny. Oh, I think we brought. Didn't we bring Dark Kale? That's what it was. We brought Dark Kale in here. So I don't think this team is going to live. Yeah, it was Dark Kale we brought in here because he does all the extra poisons. I forgot that was what we did. So this was kind of a waste of time because I highly doubt they're going to beat it without him because he did all the damage. But then again, we also have Mithrala who's doing crazy shields now. She's really good at it too because she gets more turns now, which is the best part. She's not getting a turn for that. Yep, dead. Dead skis. It's just Mithrala. All right, so we definitely need some more defense in this team. Mithrala ain't cutting it. So we're getting to that point where these fights are a little bit hard. I was like, wait a minute. So I think what we're gonna need here, if we were gonna go in here and mess with this, we would have to take your Carl out. We would have to bring in my boy here. All right. Now the hexes and stuff and fears, I believe, were what we did last time to make us get through. However, she dies too quickly. So we are at a standstill here. We're going to need something to keep us alive more. But he does have the decreased attack, and I think that's what we were missing there before. So having the decreased attack would make it so that we wouldn't get hit so hard. So this was actually a pretty good team, right? I think. Or was it, did we bring you Carl and not Apothecary? I don't remember, to be honest. I really don't. I wish I remembered. I can go back and look. But yeah, we're going to push forward on this and see if we can find a team to beat it. And hopefully we can get down here to stage 10, and it'll be our first stage 10 beat. I don't think this is going to be a long time. I feel like we're going to get through it pretty quickly. I can't imagine this being something I can't get through. I mean, we beat all these. I'm sure we can beat all these too. So yeah, we've got the heroes. We just need the time to do it. All right, but yeah, that's basically where we're at right now. I'll keep you guys updated on the heroes that we're building. But yeah, we're definitely going to focus Skinwalker for now and see if we can find the heroes for that. I'm glad we got another hunter, so that's cool. We got some dragon hunters, some monster hunters, so that's pretty nifty. Even though we're not going to use them, and you guys got to see kind of a bowmaster hero as well that nobody else has really. I don't know if anyone's been using or talking about her yet. I mean, she's just got into the pool, right? So most people talk about them when they, but unless you're on a test server. I'm babbling. All right, so yeah, there you go. If you have any questions, things you want to talk about, let me know. I'm very excited to hear from you. I'm actually thinking about you right now, messaging and commenting. Oh, the world we live in. That was mildly creepy. So yeah, there you go. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I like to see more liking and more subscribing. That's what I like to see. It's my favorite thing. And I do this at the end of the video so that I don't bother you while we're doing the video. All right. So this is the fun stuff that's been happening over the last week. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.